Hi guys, welcome back to the Diamond Dasher. I'm Evelyn, and we're going to talk about how week 3 went. I went close to 200 miles, and I made about $166. And I only dashed for 4 of the days, which I think I did pretty well on most of those days. One of those days on Monday, I learned about reimbursements and what happens when you cannot deliver an order to a school. That was fun. A parent had ordered something for their kid, and my local school does not accept deliveries for students. Also, interesting side note, according to DoorDash support, legally you cannot deliver medication to a minor. And you cannot deliver to minors unless their parent or someone over the age of 18 is present, because you cannot have a DoorDash account when you are younger than 18. You have to be 18 or older to have a DoorDash customer account. So that was fun, and I spent about 45 minutes on the Monday of week 3 just trying to figure that order out. I did get reimbursed for the whole quoted total, so I still got my $4 out of it. Again, I still accepted every order for week 3 because I'm trying to get to that Platinum Dasher. And I don't think any order is too low, because you never know who might tip you in cash. Because you just never know that. So I did have that happen. I only dashed for 4 days: Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. On Monday, I dashed by order and time, and I was in my home zone for the first part, and then I went outside of my home zone for the second part, which is where the miles get so high, because the big city south of me is its own zone, like big huge city. That's its own zone, which is really funny to me. And it's got little zones that are still in, like this whole city makes up the county, it feels like. And I did earn by offer and earn by time in the big city, and I think I like the earn by time in the big city more than I do after doing both. I think I like it in the big city more than I like it in my home zone, because a lot of things in my home zone are close together, and it's just a lickety-split. It takes me, because I worked in transportation, I didn't know my way around. It takes me less time to do orders. So the buy time may not really work for me unless it's like a shopping order with a whole bunch of items. I did by order on Wednesday. There wasn't much on Tuesday to do, so I didn't do anything on Tuesday. But on Wednesday, I did. I was in my home zone. I was able to do in my home zone, but it took me out in the boondocks, so I kind of wish that I had done by time, because a couple of these orders took me close to 45 minutes, and I would have made more, more base pay outside of the tip. And then I was outside my home zone for most of Thursday, but I also didn't start on Thursday until later. and I still didn't have the Platinum Dasher business. I did figure out what stacked orders are. When I pick up at one thing and then drop at the same place. So that was interesting. Or I picked up at two places and dropped at one place. Those were interesting. The last order I got outside my home zone on Thursday was for Raising Cane's, and they make you fill the customer's drink, and I don't know that I agree with that, so I might bar Raising Cane's. I still haven't declined an order yet. And then on Friday, I had a Starbucks order, and the Starbucks in my home zone is very busy very quickly on Fridays, and I did not know that. I did do my home zone by offer and by time, and I worked a little longer on that day, so I made a bit more on that day, which not horrible. I did a whole lot more this week than on week 3 than I did on week 1 and 2. Like, I made more, but I also drove more. And so $166 is about twice what I made in week 2. It's more than twice what I made in week 2. And it's more than I made in weeks 1 and 2 put together. So I was pretty proud of that. I think I did pretty well with that. And so I think week 3 was very profitable. It really boosted up my confidence in doing this. And I think I could be a really good dasher. I've joined a couple of Facebook groups, and I'm going through and seeing what other people think of what I'm doing and getting other people's opinions. But let me know what you think of the video, and if there's anything you want me to improve on. This is only like my 3rd video, but let me know what you think I can improve on, and if there's anything that you think I should address as a DoorDasher. I'm not really doing these videos for money. I'm just doing them to help, inform other people so that people kind of know what they're getting into with dashing. But anyway, let me know what you think, and I will see you next time. Bye.